Hello and welcome to KMVC News. I'm TJ Barnes. The Missouri Valley College Nonprofit Leadership Alliance Trivia Night event turned into a huge success, raising $7,000, making it the biggest fundraiser in the program's history. The Trivia Night was on March 23rd and had more than 160 people in attendance, divided among 21 teams, each with 8 members. The trivia contest was 9 rounds, points throughout those rounds. NLA made more than $3,000 throughout the trivia and nearly $4,000 off of the silent auction. The goal was to raise $6,000. NLA is given an amount of its fundraising to food recovery, and the rest goes towards the program. The National Work-Study Program was in the spotlight during the last 2 years of Obama's administration and the first 2 years of Trump administration, as both presidents signed budgets that cut national funding states like Missouri, changing the minimum wage, laws is affecting work-study programs. And KMVC's Nick Fields has the story of what changes in the program are affecting Missouri Valley.
According to the Financial Aid Office, 453 Valley students currently participate in the work-study program, but this could be changing drastically in the near future.
Work study is the program on campus for kids to be able to work in staff offices or areas around campus to earn money to help offset their schooling expenses.
Students' hourly wages and hours allowed to work will be fluctuating within the next several years. According to the Financial Aid Office, Missouri's minimum wage will be increasing every January 1st, so their hours will have to be adjusted accordingly. One of these students that participate in work study is Noah Moseley.
I just like the fact that it's a good way to make some extra money. I can't, handle the fact that, there's no other opportunities to work when you're a busy college kid. You got sports, you got other extracurricular activities. It's a good way to make some extra money.
The work-study program offers many jobs for students to participate in on campus, but many work-study jobs are also offered off of Missouri Valley's campus as well.
I know there's the animal shelter, the park, the daycare is considered off campus, the YMCA, and I know there's a few others.
With minimum wage rising and less hours allowed to work, the number of work-study positions will also be adjusted to fit the cap set by the federal government and Missouri Valley. Nick Fields, KMVC News.
The National Center for Education Statistics reports that only 6% of students are in work-study programs, compared to more than 30% for Valley. 71% of students nationally receive aids like grants and loans. Missouri Valley College and local emergency responders hosted an active shooter drill on Missouri Valley College campus. Participated agencies responded to a call of an active spotted shooter, and the Valley notified students and faculty of the situation via email, text, and by activating the campus alarm system. Several MVC students participated in the drill, acting as victims of the armed intruder. The drill lasted about 15 minutes. Once the drill was over, campus activity returned into normal. The Missouri Valley College Black Student Union gave the students a stroll back in time to the era of hip huggers, bell bottoms, and a lot of soul.
This is the Soul Train.
The Black Student Union hosted their own Soul Train event and invited students from all over campus to come check out what they are all about. The Soul Train event gave out awards for best costume and those who were able to guess 3 songs in a row.
I think that it's a good way to get the students involved in BSU more, just have a lot of fun, something fun for the students to do.
For those who don't know, the Soul Train was an American music television show that lasted from 1971 to 2006, focused a lot on black culture and music, and featured artists from the R&B and hip-hop genre. The goal of the event was to get students all together one last time before everybody gets ready for graduation.
And then realize more or less what BSU really is, so people come out to more of our events and we could just show what we really are as a group and everything on campus.
BSU Vice President Bobby Collins played the role of Don Cornelius, the longtime Soul Train host. The BSU event featured the TV tradition of the Soul Train line. The Soul Train Scramble was replaced by the Guess the Song feature. The Missouri Valley College Fine Arts Department also took a trip down memory lane with the performance of a childhood classic. KMVC's Alex Perez reports on the piece of the children's theater that brought laughs and smiles to the audience.
It's a volcano! I think it's going to erupt!
Stone Soup, an old story that tells about a time when travelers tried to convince a town in sharing their own food. Instead, they were told to leave. The show was put together by the Children's Theater Workshop class and was presented in a shadow puppet show that Associate Professor of Theater Harold Hynick says felt was the best way to go.
This style is closer to what you're going to find in, say, Bali, in the Balinese shadow puppetry, although they use actual flame torches, and we don't do flame torches behind the sheet with that, but it's that flat shape.
Valley presented the story to bring laughs and smiles from the audience, but most importantly, within children.
It feels really good to finally be able to put it on for people, especially when we know there are kids in the audience, because they react with us along the way, and it really lifts your spirits to be able to hear the kids reacting, and you're like, yes, that's exactly what we wanted.
The Fine Arts will perform the piece at a few local elementary schools in Marshall, starting from April 5th. Alex Perez, KMVC News.
The Fine Arts Department is hosting Benton Elementary School for a performance inside the Eccleston Mabee Theater on April 5th, and is headed to Eastwood Elementary for an on-location performance on April 26th. That wraps up this edition of KMVC News. Our final show of the semester airs April 16th. Thanks for watching. I'm TJ Barnes, and this is KMVC News.